Welcome to Exploring the Mystical Side of Life with your host, Linda Lang.
Hi, this is Linda Lang from ThoughtChange.com, and I'm here today with Scott Mendelker. Welcome, Scott.
Thank you very much, Linda. Thanks for having me. The thing about dimensions is the idea is that extraterrestrials represent older souls. And we evolve from dimensional level to dimensional level. And our life is basically infinite and goes on forever. Most of the extraterrestrials are benevolent, but there are two paths. And so my work, my first book was basically writing about people, it was my PhD research, people who came to realize, as I know for myself, that they would be called old souls, or strangers in a strange land, or wanderers, starseeds, starborn, walk-ins, basically ET souls. Basically souls that are coming from higher dimensional groups. And so it's not the case that nothing is true until proven. There's much that's true that hasn't been yet proven. And some people know that. But I basically interviewed people and I had my own paranormal experiences and came to understand, and this is, very much in accord with the teachings from the raw material and many channelings, that some people on Earth are older souls. The four purposes of wanderers, incarnation, or higher dimensional or old souls being here. The first is planetary service, which is really love, light, radiance. Love, light. Fourth chakra, fifth chakra. So to the extent that people, and also sixth chakra. So to the extent that people clear the lower chakra blockages, which means old wounding, old imprinted pain, psychopathology, self-harming patterns, neuroses, distorted self-image, low self-esteem, low self-worth, all that, then we're working more from love, light, and awareness of unity. And that's the first purpose of Wanderers being here, is to help bring a little bit more love, light to a planet that's going through a metaphysical transformation, which is called dimensional shift, which is Earth becoming a fourth density planet. And the second purpose is whatever service we may render to people around us, but by basically being kind and helpful, right? Kindness, which is easy or is just very straightforward, and guidance or helping or teaching or talking that's useful. The third purpose is to help our higher dimensional group, which is basically whether wanderers are from fourth or fifth or sixth dimensional elder groups, the group benefits by our learning here. It's uploaded, regularly uploaded, and they integrate our distillation of love light, which is our learning, which is our working through blockages. And the last is to accelerate our own evolution, because one can evolve faster by awakening, in the dream than awakening in the light. One can evolve faster by discovering love and light in a dark place than developing love and light in a place that's full of love and light, like a higher dimension.
Yeah, it's easy to be spiritual or enlightened at the top of the mountain, but come down from the mountain and it's more challenging.
Right, exactly. So this is a difficult dimensional experience.
So Scott, do you think starseeds can get wound in the reincarnation cycle of this planet?
Well, starseeds or wanderers generally agree to come for a certain number of incarnations or for a certain number of human years. And so there's a contract by which wanderers come here. And so there's an agreement at the higher self level with those that administer planetary evolution for this planet in this solar system. And so that's called, in the raw material, they call it the Council of Saturn, which is basically a sixth, seventh, eighth dimensional collective associated with the planet Saturn in the higher dimensions, not Satan and evil, but basically those that administer planetary evolution of all the planets in the solar system. Therefore, it's agreed then that wanderers from other planetary systems, higher dimensional groups, come in for a certain length of time or a certain number of incarnations. For most wanderers, this is the last trip, or this is the last incarnation. So we agree to be here for a certain amount of time. It's part of the contract. It's the agreement we make to be here. And then there's very commonly wanderers that get kind of caught up karmically and then, explore evil or get dysfunctional and become karmically involved, and then need to work off that so-called bad karma by various, experiences here in the incarnational cycle. So yes, of course, wanderers don't just come for one lifetime. They usually come for a series. And we're subject, Ross said, wanderers become completely the creature of third density in mind and body, but not spirit. So sixth chakra, seventh chakra, the light in the head keeps shining, even if we're all screwed up below that, or heavily neurotic or distorted, but we need to work through that. But yeah, we're susceptible to the same physical and mental pathologies as anyone here, but that's by agreement. That's part of the cost of being here.
And eventually make their way back home.
Oh yeah, all souls make their way back home. I talk to my friends about this and say, sure, in another 10 cycles, a cycle of third density life is considered 75,000 years. And that's 3 times the precession of the equinox, right? 24,000, the 12 signs of the zodiac. 3 of those equals, in the raw material, which I think is quite trustworthy, 3 of those 25,000 year cycles is the standard length of third density in this galaxy. In another 10 cycles, another 750,000 years, I would imagine most souls on Earth today will have graduated to fourth density. So give them another 750,000 years, they should be okay.
Well, that's quite a projection.
You can hold me to it.
Okay.
In the future.
All right. Very good. Thank you again, Scott, for being our guest on Exploring the Mystical Side of Life. Would you like to share your information?
ScottMandelker.com, which is ScottMandelker.com. And I have a YouTube channel. Everything's free there, of course, and that's 700 videos. And that's TWS Mandelker, or just Google my name or look on YouTube.
So we'll put the links in the show notes. If you enjoyed this podcast, check out some of our other episodes. Come and visit me at thoughtchange.com. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.
Good night, everyone.